Yeah, my project, I don't think, no, I didn't get it on this, on YouTube, but you're definitely going to see it when it's done. And I'm going to write or contact Coca-Cola again to ask them about this project that I did, and see if it's okay. If not, I'm going to go contact Pepsi and see what Pepsi says about my project, which I'd rather it be Coca-Cola, but it's a clay pop bottle or pop can. Yeah, this is just a rib tool, like with teeth on it. That I like using that. I think it's for textures or stuff, but I like to do it to do the scoring for the slip. I just think it's faster that way than having to worry about that pokey. The pokey is good for small stuff, but I'm trying to do something like this long, it just takes too long. You saw. Got a lot of slip here, and I gotta. I'm not doing what you're so like the slip, this stuff. Like so they usually put like since I do so much of this stuff, so I got made a whole bunch. At work they put like dish soap in there to help prevent mold, which this is the most I've ever had, so I just hope I don't get any mold, but I only had mold on the clay. You can see on the previous video that I had some mold on my clay, so which was kind of weird because I've had this clay since 2018 and it's 2020 now, so it's, I don't quite understand, but and I used the clay in January, which it sat there for a year before with not getting any mold on it, but I used it in January, and then when I opened it up at the beginning or the end of May of 2020 is when I saw that white mold. You could see it on the beginning of, I can't remember which project it was. I think it was my ceramic cup or vase video. I think that's the one it was. I was just thinking, like, you know what else might be kind of cool is to do something just like this, like with the coils, just like this, but leave it flat like this instead of trying to make a pot out of it, and use it for like a hot pot or hot, no, what do you call it? Where you put like hot stuff on it, a hot pad or something like that. Gonna be my last one because I don't want to make. I'm not trying to make it really big. I just try to make it. I calling it simple because I want it to be something that, especially since you're, if you don't know, familiar with doing a lot of clay, it's going to take a while. But since this is what I do for work, it doesn't take me very long just because I just know what I'm doing. So it's going to take you a while if you don't know what you're doing to all that is just really watered down wet clay. And then when you do stuff like this, like this scoring, and then you put the they call it slip, but it's watered down glaze or clay. It's like a glue, and these scoring things, the slip goes in it, and it helps it stick to each other. Not that if you don't do it right, it's not going to stick, but if it dries weird, it won't stick. That's why I don't want to go outside to do it in the sunlight, because the back porch, it's got direct sunlight. And I'm afraid it's gonna make the clay dry too quick. Yeah, I'm just gonna let this run today, just to get it's not too hard. It's just a simple coil pot. I can't remember. It got spray bottled. All dry. You know what I think is kind of stupid? This has nothing to do with my project, but I have asked Coca-Cola a couple times. I sent emails to their office about, I love pop, so I just was asking them if about, I said, okay, I do YouTube videos. Can I display the can while like sitting on the table or somewhere on my YouTube channels, or do I have to cover up the logo? They won't respond. So, you know what I think about that? I'm gonna drink my pop anyways because they're not responding. And I sent them a couple emails, but their refusal to respond to me. asked Coca-Cola specifically about is that okay, and you know what they responded with? No return. So if they want to get mad that I'm drinking this pop on YouTube video, not my fault. I emailed them a couple times over since in February, starting in February, before the coronavirus was big. So they have no excuse for not responding. So if they want to get upset, whose fault is that? It ain't mine. I know this video is supposed to be about that or this, but I still can't get over that. I want to go see their high-tech bottling plant. That thing is fast. That thing could bottle 2,200 of these per minute. 2,200 of those. I want to go see it. Oops, I messed up on that. Oh, not that big of a deal. I don't really have very good. You're supposed to, like, one thing that with these, it's you make them out, and one thing that's good is you get like a bowl, but I don't really have a good bowl, so I've been using my I have a big candle that I've been just using that to help shape it when after I kind of belt it. But the only time I'm going to cut it is, or turn off the film, is when my work calls. That's not a good place for that. I'm just trying to see if I have anything good to help with its shape, but I don't really have too many good things that would work to try to help give it its shape. Like where I work, they sometimes some of these coil pots, I'm not saying mine do, but get like some of the little cracks. I'm going to fix it, but some of the cracks in there will separate, and you can see light through it. But mine, I hope they don't get that, but I'm going to try to fix it. Yeah, I'm sorry, I'm just looking at my camera. I have a huge memory card in that thing, and I bought a cheap camera, and I don't think it could handle that big of a hard or memory card because it was half full, and it said it was out of memory. So I was just trying to see what that. I had a new thing that I never flashing at me, a flower, so I didn't know what that meant. Yeah, guys, if you're enjoying any of these videos that I did, please share them or share them with people and hit the subscribe button, because if I get a bunch of views, like a bunch of hour time, I could upgrade my camera and upgrade my slow computer. Sometimes it takes my computer and like 6-7 hours just to process a 20-minute video into what is it, MP4 format, which I know it's the computer because it's working as hard as it can. Which my computer's been an antique for years. It's 6 years old, so right now it's dying, but it's dying hard. It's taking a long time to die. Yeah, there is a little hole. I'm going to fix it before I don't know if you can see it really good. See, you can see a little bit toward the top. It's a little bit of a hole, but not too bad. But you just fill that in pretty easily. Guys, send me a comment at the bottom on something I could improve on. If you think I need to improve on something, I need to explain more, talk less, talk more or talk less, or give me something I could try to do next on one of these videos. You know, some people that don't do this regularly, I was told that they'll sit there and watch all of them just because they think it's interesting. Kind of like watching, what's that guy's name, Bob Ross, watch him paint all day. That guy's cool. And after this, all the stuff is like done with the quarantine stuff, or not the quarantine, we're on a stay-at-home order, and I get all this stuff fired, I'm gonna separate it all out from my other stuff and show it to you guys. I just remembered. I keep forgetting to turn my phone on silent because I can still hear it on my text messages on my watch. And I usually, but it doesn't matter because if I get interrupted, it's going to probably be the job coach just seeing where I'm at on my project for today. Actually, one thing I want to do that I want to make a video on is they're not too hard to make. They're when I'm done doing this, I'll go get the project from yesterday, but I want to make one that's a little bit bigger. A little too big though. That's my job coach.